So the Cowboys ain't do nothing in free agency. Who thought the Cowboys was gonna do something in free agency? Not me. Good people. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk. Right back, like I never left. Free agency has officially begun. And all kinds of moves is happening, man. All kinds of moves. Some things made me happy. Some things pissed me off. Y'all know today has been a roller coaster of emotion, frustration, aggravation. But you can be frustrated, aggravated, emotional, whatever. One emotion I didn't experience today was I wasn't surprised. I wasn't confused. I wasn't amazed. Actually, I felt like a prophet, a visionary. I could see the future because the Cowboys did exactly not what only I thought, what we all thought. If you're a real Cowboys fan, not a casual, you ain't surprised by the Jones family not doing nothing today. That's what they do. This is what they do. And we knew it was coming. We still get slightly aggravated because we lie to ourselves. In the back of our mind, we like they're going to do something. And they're not. And look, we will hopefully get decent free agents on the second and third wave of free agency. We all know how this goes. We're not going on the first day. But let me just say this real quick before I continue. I didn't necessarily want them to go on the first day. You feel me? Our needs aren't really out there for the first day. There was no top tier receiver to be signed. We need a receiver. There was no top tier corner to be signed. Although Ramsey got traded for, but he wasn't a free agent. We should have participated in trading for him. As I said, 3 ways to build a team. Free agency, trades, drafting. Ain't no other way to get players. You feel me? We only like to do one really well in the Cowboys, and we keep falling short because we refuse to participate in the real trade market. We like to trade 6th and 7th round draft picks for people and stuff like that. You got to take a chance to get results. But anyway, today, like I said, a lot of the best players that were available, I didn't need them to go after them anyway. That's not necessarily the point. I want you to do whatever it takes to make this team better. There is a trade out there right now that can make the team better. We are waiting for the Cowboys to send a 2nd round or 3rd round pick and whatever else to the Cardinals for DeAndre Hopkins. Or send a 2nd round or 3rd round pick to the Texans for Brandon Cooks. Or y'all heard the rumor today that the Denver Broncos is willing to trade all 3 of their receivers. Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton. We're supposed to hear the Cowboys are trading for that. Because right now it's just team building. It does not necessarily have to be a free agent. And that's where you get it lost. We want the team to be built better. We don't care how you do it. Use the 3 avenues. We draft well. Start making better trades, smart trades, and start participating in free agency where you need. We could have went and got Patrick Peterson, who went to the Steelers today. We could have. You feel me? The linebacker market is pretty robust. Let's see what we do. Because we're not re-signing Leighton Vander Esch. We letting him walk. The safety market that seems to heat it up. I saw, I'm about to call him Mike Epps. But Epps from the Eagles went to the Raiders, I believe. Went and got his bag. Bates from the Bengals went to the Falcons. Went and got his bag. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the Eagles. He's still up in the air. Everybody looking for his bag. Donovan Wilson's going to fall somewhere in the 2nd or 3rd wave of free agency, probably, I'm thinking. And he's looking for his bag. And he might go get it. Apparently the Cowboys ain't tried to really hit him up too much, although Calvin Watkins said Donovan Wilson remains a priority. Leighton Vander Esch remains a priority. I'm just saying. Also said that we made talks, Josina Anderson reported, we made talks with Dante Fowler today. I like Dante Fowler all year. If you've been following me, you know. I'm locked into Dante Fowler. I like him. I like him as a rotational pass rusher. I feel like he ain't getting enough opportunities. But if our 4-man pass rush is going to be D-Law, Dante Fowler, Sam Williams, Obviously, Micah Parsons. I'm trying to think if we got any other edges. Dorrance Armstrong, that's a good 5-man weave. That's a good 5-man weave. We'll see how this goes, but that's not a horrible pass rush. It might not be the best pass rush, which means we still might draft someone, but it's not that bad. So we'll see. Depends on what Dante wants. You know what I'm saying? Um, Apparently, we had talks with Bobby Wagner today. I know they said that we had the reports are we have conflicting reports. We have multiple people that said the Cowboys did call Bobby Wagner again today. James Slater, Calvin Watkins, who else? Somebody else. Y'all let me know in the comments. It was reported today that we did talk to him again. Probably assessing, hey man, have you got any offers? What's your market looking like? What are you looking for? Type situations. That's proactive things. I'm excited about that. It's brushed under the rug because nothing got done. But at least the Cowboys are gauging it. And they're not reports of the Cowboys are not interested. The only time I'm hearing that is from Mike Fisher, another Cowboys reporter that has a YouTube channel. Mike saying, first of all, you got somebody saying that someone that he's cool with saying that Bobby Wagner's washed up and slow. That's corny. That's lame. He's all pro last year. Trying to compare him to Leighton Vander Esch is stupid. I don't care what he did last year or how old you think he is. Leighton Vander Esch ain't sniffed to all pro. And that's no disrespect to LVE. But let's not get crazy. You actually have to get there to do that. Because in this conversation, it's cool to compare Leighton Vander Esch to Bobby Wagner and say, well, but if I compare Dak Prescott to an all-pro quarterback, then you get your little panties in the bunch and get upset and frustrated. How can you compare him to an all-pro? Well, be respectful of Bobby Wagner and don't compare him to LVE. Or does it only work when you don't like a person like Dak Prescott? But anyway, we had talks with Bobby Wagner. I'm hoping that this goes somewhere. If somebody comes in there and offers him a big bag, we ain't getting him. I know we ain't getting him. It is what it is. Do I think it's a fit? Do I feel like they wouldn't? These little touch points reports are complete lies? No. I think they talked to him. They talked to him last year. I'm just hoping that he can get to the second wave and the money will make sense because I feel like he'll be a great player for us. I feel like it'll be good to have Damone Clark under him, under his tutelage, and maybe we get another young linebacker and we can just move from there. But we'll see. We shall see. Today was what I expected. Nothing surprising. Like I said, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't mad. I was mad and aggravated because you start to look at Twitter. That's the main source of communication for when things are going on. And it starts to bring up old emotions that this team just ain't going to try hard at all. Like I said, I didn't expect big signings of free agents unless like Deron Payne was out there and we went and got a D tackle. We wasn't going to get Hargrave. We ain't going to spend $20 million on a D tackle. We ain't even got that much money. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see effort. Like I said, we're probably expecting a trade when it comes to a receiver. I don't want DJ Chark. But that's probably who we're going to get. Probably get Chark. His physical attributes are there. Hasn't really lived up to what I thought he would have been. But we'll probably get like a Chark or something like that and have to live with a draft pick. Probably. I would be surprised if we can get D-Hop or Judy or Cooks. I would just be surprised. One last thing they did today, they restructured Michael Gallup's contract. What does that mean? Well, James Slater came out and said, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Don't get hyped. And I was like, dang, Jane ain't playing. Now, she said it doesn't mean we're going after a free agent. The optimist in me, I'm Optimus Prime, makes me say, well, she didn't say it ain't going to be used on a trade. But I might be just doing what I do best sometimes as a Cowboys fan, which is just hope for the best. You do need money to make any of these transactions I'm speaking of happen. So let's hope that restructure is not in vain. I do want to ask a question. Does anyone know if the restructure mean that the contract cannot be exited next year? No, I'm not trying to hate on Michael Gallup or throw him in the trash. I'm just saying, if he doesn't show up this year, it's probably time to part ways. We also lost Connor McGovern today. Good luck, Connor. Do your thing in Buffalo. Just like we lost Connor Williams last year. No more Connors. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to hate on Connor McGovern. It probably just means that Tyler Smith is going to be a guard or a tackle, and Tyron Smith is going to be our left tackle. We're down a lineman. So unless they draft one, you kind of know how this line's going to look. I'm not out on Ty Smith. I just pray he stays healthy. know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. A lot of stuff going on today. A whole lot. I'm pretty sure I missed something. But let me just make it clear. I would hope that they can pull down Bobby Wagner. If y'all want to know CFT's draft needs and wants, I will lay it out to you. Go get me a veteran receiver. If it's OBJ, fine, so be it. If it's D-Hop, fine, so be it. I would love those two. Probably the cream of the crop. If it ends up being a tier below them, fine. Go just give me a veteran receiver, please. Get me a linebacker. I would love Bobby Wagner. No Bobby Wagner. Go get me Levante Davis. Go get me somebody. I know Levante Davis old. It is what it is. Go get me Levante Davis. Go get me Edmonds gone. Edwards is gone from the Eagles. Just go get me a viable linebacker to go with Damone Clark. Please. If you can't bring back LVE. All right? And then go get me a veteran corner, please. I would love, and these don't have to be top tier. I would have loved Patrick Peterson, but he's a Steeler now. But that's all I want. I don't want much. Y'all let me know what y'all want in the comments, man. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. We're going to see what happens tonight and so on and so forth. I'll holla.